a sellout record crowd of 8,600 inside the bank take. They had to wait more than 5 minutes to see the first shot on goal, and then the Walleye scored two in quick succession. Brandon Hawkins credited with the first after it goes off a defender's skate, then gets another just 45 seconds later on the power play. The Huntington Center was rocking. Now, Cincinnati had a couple of scoring opportunities in the first. Cyclones outshot the Walleye 12-8 in the opening frame, but 𝗏𝗶𝗵𝗁 𝗏𝗶𝗴𝗵𝗁 keeping the sheet clean. In the second, Cincy trying to clear straight to Brett Boeing. Shot denied, but John Albert there for the rebound and the score. Former Walleye Dejan Mingo scored with 51 seconds left in the second to make it 3-1 Toledo. Cincinnati came out forcing the issue in the third. Less than 90 seconds in, Luke Brown finds the back of the net. Cyclones draw within a goal. Feels like it could be a momentum shift, but the Walleye take it right back. TJ Hensick makes the swipe over to Hawkins, goes glove side for the score. Let the Hats rain down as Toledo advances to the Central Division Finals with a 4-2 win.
You're going to have some good games, some bad games. We want a long playoff run here, and you're going to have good ones, you're going to have bad ones. But the last two, being down 3-2, backs against the wall, both games. Couldn't be prouder of the way they came out and competed and battled. It's a really tough and very good Cincinnati team over there that gave us fits all series long. But to have them both games here at the Huntington Center was extremely important. You need your leadership group. You need your guys that have done it for you all year long. You need them to step up in big moments. Obviously, Hawkins with 3 goals. Hensick had a good night. Billy played extremely well. Johnny Albert with another goal. So I just think, you lean on those guys, and these are the moments that they've got to kind of come through and be big for you. And in the last couple games here, our leaders have been our best guys, and the rest will follow that leadership group as long as they're working hard.
As we welcome in Claire Dow and Matt Melzek. Guys, there was a lot of conversation coming into this game about Bonner being in goal, whether or not that would be a good thing, a bad thing for Toledo based on game 2. I have to say, looks like it wasn't a bad thing at all. Toledo really forced the issue in this one. Hat trick by Brandon Hawkins. Solid performance all the way around in game 7.
All right, boy, I'll tell you what a game tonight. Let's start the atmosphere, Claire. That kind of rode the wave of everything that happened here tonight. Was the atmosphere of this fan base was amazing.
The fan base here is second to none, especially in the ECHL, and you could argue all the way up. That's what all the players were saying after that Saturday game, and believe it or not, that set a record. Tonight, they broke a record on a Tuesday night with a game that was announced, 3 days prior? Unreal.
Yeah, what a great atmosphere in here, and they had a lot to cheer about. It started in the first period. You and I talked about this right when we got the game going. That first goal was going to be key. The two teams, whoever had scored first, only one had lost all throughout the series. So that first goal was so key. And Brandon Hawkins comes through with it. A little bit of help, but that got him. And then they right away scored on the power play after what you called maybe the biggest goal of the entire series.
It really was, because it came at just the right time. We saw earlier in the series Brandon Hawkins scoring just 9 seconds in, and while that was amazing and he added a second one, they went on to lose the game. So obviously that doesn't dictate anything in a contest, but the fact that he scored that first one, you feel a little bit of the weight off the shoulders, but when he responded just a few minutes later on the power play, it really felt like it was going to set the tone, and they carried that 2-0 lead into that second period.
Yeah, they did. Added another, made it 3-0, and then all of a sudden, even though Cincinnati had that great finish to the second and early start to the third, they had a few opportunities. Toledo comes through with another one. Once they got that 2-goal lead back, it really became where Cincinnati really didn't threaten the rest of the way.
No, except for at the very end, the last 3 minutes of the contest, Toledo was on the PK. Cincinnati already had that man advantage, and then they pulled the goaltender, of course, but really just a strong start and a strong finish, which is something that Coach Watson always talks about, how that's what's going to lead to victory. And obviously that's how it's going to go, but the fact that they were able to hold the lead, maintain the lead, and not let Cincinnati inch back in was really the game changer.
Yeah, it certainly was. So Toledo advances, and it sounds like they're going to play the Wheeling Nailers coming up in the next round. Just to preview, guys, Toledo, hey, they actually had a losing record against Wheeling during the regular season. We'll see if that factors in at all when the two teams match up here Friday night for Game 1, the Central Division Finals.